Hello and welcome to my latest video. In this video, I am working on a character drawing of a recent concept that I have created with the help of 7th Sanctum's superhero name generator. I saw Bloodchild and ideas were coming to mind. I do admit, Bloodchild feels edgy, but I don't care. I embrace that edge. My goth phase from middle school calls me and tells me it has made a triumphant return. I'll be honest, I like magical girls more than superheroes, but over the years I've started to grow a fondness for superheroes. I still honestly prefer anti-heroes, mercs, assassins, and somewhat quote-unquote realistic heroes. The most super I'll go to is either Batman or Starfire from DC, or Deadpool from Marvel too, since regeneration powers are cool and Deadpool is funny as hell. Other than that, Garth Ennis really appeals to me, mostly because I'm a simp for a certain butcher from a certain Amazon TV show. Mark Millar appealed to me too in my teenage years, but I found he is a big jerk to his readers. Though, I'll still like his work for what it is. Anyway, I'm also a comic book collector. I've been collecting comic books and manga since I was about 12. It's something I like doing, and I'd like to come back to collecting comic books whenever if ever I get paid, or if ever I could be able to go to a comic book store again. That would be nice. On to Bloodchild herself. Her real name is Adamina Flanagan. She is in her early 20s, and her superpowers is hemokinesis, the ability to control blood telepathically. I know what people are thinking. This is like the bloodbender lady from Avatar: The Last Airbender. And you'd be right. The difference is Adamina is designed to be a hero, whilst the old woman, from what I gather, is clearly a villain. The other thing I have for Adamina is that she is a lab technician, inspired by my mom's occupation, aside from the whole superhero business. I know I sound biased when I say this, but lab techs are the unsung heroes in the hospital. Without them, doctors and nurses wouldn't get a diagnosis for patients. We need more lab tech main characters for medical dramas, please. Although there are some differences between my mom and Adamina, and that is Adamina doesn't mind working in blood bank, whilst my mom despises working in blood bank. And Adamina is what my mom would call a baby tech, due to Adamina's age and how long she's been in the business. As I am coloring Adamina, you could see she is an albino, and in story, she had dealt with hemophilia, where her blood doesn't stop flowing whenever she ends up getting a cut or something. How her powers are awakened was from an attempted robbery. She almost dies due to her condition, but her blood started to act strange. It came to life, transformed, and destroyed her assailant. When Adamina regains consciousness, her wounds healed, except for a drop of blood that morphed and interacts with her. The other person that helped create Adamina, conceptualizing her abilities, was my ex-boyfriend, John. We ended as friends, and I think he is still an inspiration to my art. John found hemokinesis as a power being underrated. I've seen hemokinesis be used weirdly and kind of unattractively, but I want for Bloodchild to make some form of sense. Adamina's sentient blood also has a name, and that is Gwyar. I also realize there are some similarities Adamina shares with Eddie Brock / Venom. However, I do intend to have Adamina be more magical than extraterrestrial parasite. I know Venom doesn't really like being referred to as a parasite, but it is what it is. The reason why I picked Adamina and her last name Flanagan is associated with the name, with nature and the color red. I picked Gwyar for the name of the sentient blood is due to, well, it's a Welsh name for blood. I dedicate this video to my mom because of the references of the character being a lab tech, even if Adamina is a baby tech, and I hope to create a story where Adamina does heroic things. Thank you everyone for watching this speed paint and character drawing. Don't forget to like, comment if you can, and subscribe. And thanks again for watching. Bye!